Good everybody, what's up? Robett Hollis here, and I am joined by the one and only Mr. Ryan Pellett and Craig Cotton. How are we, team?
Great.
Well,
all right, we'll get this close in there. Now, Ryan's just walked into my office and he's handed me a lovely 18-year Glengoyne, unhurried since 1833, 18-year freshly matured whiskey. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Now, why did you owe me this whiskey?
Well, it was all the work you helped me do to get over to Bermuda and work with Emirates Team New Zealand and deliver some awesome live content for them.
That's a great soundbite. Let's talk about that. If you don't know, now you know. Ryan works for. Tell us a little about like who you are, what you work for, and.
So, digital marketing manager for Vodafone. Been there about 18 months. I look after social, digital performance, pretty much making sure that everything we do online is as good as it can be.
Right, and basically you've got this awesome tan because you've just had 5 weeks in the sun hanging out in Bermuda.
Pretty much, 6 weeks in Bermuda, yeah.
And then to the right of you is Mr. Craig Cotton. Tell us a little about who you are, mate.
Yeah, my background, I've been involved with beverage companies most of my life, more recently with Charlie's, which we transformed to the Better Drinks Co. and Independent Liquor. But spent the last sort of year and a bit on a journey in terms of working in supermarkets with the objective of getting my own one.
Very cool. And not that you were just working with it, I think you were the CEO, I believe, of those other companies.
Yeah, had obviously a fantastic, fantastic team, but great culture to be involved with and to be involved in leading those businesses, but also the people. Yeah, it was part of that journey in terms of getting in. Getting in.
Jaeger for everyone at Independent.
Getting in early and working with the team to really understand that reason why we were together, but more importantly where we'd come from, but where we wanted to obviously head and get that purpose right, which is something that I really enjoy doing and something I'm sort of been given a bit of a hand and working on a few things with Robett as well in terms of when I'm not in stores.
That means trouble. It means more trouble. But the crossover here is we met at what, 4:50 a.m. last Thursday? Yeah. And we went and we watched the mighty Team New Zealand. So you were there for the last 5 weeks with New Zealand. Actually, how was it?
Amazing. I think it was probably a highlight of the last 10 years of my life.
I was following you on Facebook and it just looked sick.
It was. The team were amazing. The Bermuda's amazing. The story's amazing. You actually... You kind of get an idea of how hard those guys work and what they're doing day to day, but you actually have no idea how hard they're working. Like, they're putting in insane hours. The guys working in the wing shed, they'll come in, work about 7 a.m, work all the way through to 2 a.m, go home, have a few,
What was the feeling in the team when they capsized? What was that? That must have been pretty amazing to be in the shed.
So I was off the water. Pretty much.
What's the setup? Because the setup was like you were literally. It was the dock.
Yeah.
It had one shed and everything just happened.
So you had like three. So you had like an admin office, kitchen shed. Then you had the boat shed. Then you had the wing shed, and the wing shed kind of had the hosting area, and then the dock was off there. So I'm literally stuck in a room doing filming with Peter and Martin, recording race audio, right? And I'm just stuck in this little room, but I can hear everyone watching the TV down below me. Yeah. And the capsize happened, and we hear this. Just everyone's like, oh, holy shit.
On the radio?
Yeah, just downstairs, the whole team. But that was it. From that moment, it was a case of, all right, what do we need to do, guys? What's the next step? What's the process?
Who was leading in that? Who was
I don't even know who was down there at the time, but it was a case of the guys looking after the wing, the guys looking after the platform. They just came in. They called the boat the platform. Got together, got all the teams together and said, what do we need to do next? How quickly can we get this boat back on the water? List all the jobs. Go, okay, here's all the jobs we need to do. This is the order they need to be done in. We can't have everyone working on the boat at the same time. So let's just, work this out. Who needs to be where? Who can go home? Who can have a rest?
Was it calm?
Super calm. Like
that's so weird because the media was going batshit. Yeah. It's funny, like the outside goes crazy, but then inside it's just calm.
It was like another day, and the boat came back in, and everyone was just
part of a job to do.
Yeah, it's like, sweet, what's the next job? What's the next job? What's the next job? And then bang, 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 bang. It was eerily calm.
And then because of the next day, because what day was that? Because it was
can't remember.
But then the next day was cancelled due to high winds, right?
Yeah,
correct. Yeah.
So you had an extra. So if you didn't have that additional day, would you have been stuck?
I think the boat was probably could have gone back out on the water the next day, but it didn't look that good.
Yeah.
And they always, I think they always plan when it happened, they're like, all right, to get it back to race ready, we need this many days. We're going to plan for that many days. We're going to plan that the winds are going to be too high.
Yep.
But in the back of their mind, like, if we need to race, it'll probably be raceable, but they would have lost. It would have looked like rubbish and it would have lost. But
you guys just getting a bit of love. Mish Guru says, loving Vodafone's work on Snapchat during this Lions tour. Let's talk about that. Just quickly jump off that. Sounds like you're doing some good stuff. And Patrick McPhee's watching. Yeah, Patrick McPhee? The flippin' man. He runs the global media content for Xero, right next door. Oi, Pat, do some work, man. He's tuning in. He's running like 5 different time zones with like 400 staff. Sort your shit out, Pat. No, he was his birthday though. Anyway, yeah, Vodafone. What was your? So let's talk about. So you were there with Team New Zealand, but obviously for Vodafone.
Yep.
What was your interaction with them? What was what were you there for?
So basically, the team came to us and said, look, this is here's what we want to do. We don't think there's going to be enough Kiwi-orientated coverage of the America's Cup this year. We want to do something really special. We're looking for a partner that can help us deliver something unique. And what what they were thinking was something on Facebook. So we were like, awesome, that sounds perfect. Let's do that. Let's jump on board.
And that was led from Team New Zealand side?
Yeah.
And was that just based on the commentary being the Americans?
Yeah, they obviously knew before anyone else what kind of commentary was going to come out and what kind of coverage was going to come out. And they thought, you know, Kiwis want something else. They want more insight. They want more Kiwis. They want, you know, our point of view. So they were like, well, how can we deliver that?
Yeah.
And they came looking for someone to help them with that. And we were like, sweet, this sounds perfect. Let's chuck this on Facebook. We'll put it out on Emirates Team New Zealand Facebook page and our Facebook page, promote it, and people loved it. Like it was some of the best stuff we've ever done, and the sentiment on it was huge. The engagement was massive. The viewing numbers were massive. It went really well.
We were on the final day, mate. We were watching you in tandem.
Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah, it was
really
correct. Because we were obviously. Were you watching? Did you see it from a viewer's perspective? Any of the stuff leading through with it? His voice. Oh, jump in, Monty. Come say hi quickly. Here you go. Yeah, pop in.
Good brother. Yeah.
Good, mate.
And then say hi to the camera.
Hello, camera.
Monty's just been stealing the offices over there. Just hanging out.
I've been playing table tennis. Just using that table tennis for some great thoughts sometimes.
Good meeting, boys.
Awesome.
Powerful. All right, I'll see you soon, bro. Dude, little background props from Monty. Happy with that. Later, boy. Cheers to the whiskey too. Or try it after this one.
Yes.
I'll show you the one Monty got me actually. Triple cast. 12.
Nice.
Yep. Monty's got me one of those. Thank you, Monty. That basically anyone can come sit on the couch if they bring the whiskey.
that's how I got on.
That's how you got on. And we'd obviously been following Craig from Facebook over here. From a New Zealand's perspective, what was it like? I guess having access to more social content to be able to like follow stuff from a average Kiwi's perspective. How did it feel being a Kiwi, being able to have more access? Oh, piss off!
Fire alarms.
Is that a fire alarm? That might be a fire alarm. Shit, alright.
Fire alarm.
This has been real. We actually have to go.
Cheers.
Cheers.